Hi, welcome to PYT. In this video, I will show you how to work on account creation tickets in real time. So, when you are working as an IT admin, you need to create the accounts for new joiners. Either the line manager or if not the HR team will raise the ticket to IT for the new hire account creations and you need to work on those tickets. So now let me open the sample ticket for new hire account creation and let me show you how you will create the account. So here we can see a ticket, new joiner account creation. So let me open this first. So here I can see that hi team, create the account for below new joiner and share details at the earliest. They have mentioned the date of joining and also they have mentioned the user first name, last name, manager details, designation, location, department and contact number. So based upon these details, we are going to create the user account. So Stancy, she is going to join the PYT organization in 15th. I mean on the date of 15th. So let me create this account. So for that we need to go to the AD and we need to create the account. So let me copy the first name. Let me go to my Active Directory. Let me click over here, create a new user account. Let me give the first name. Let me copy the last name also. So always it's better to copy the details from here because if you're going to enter it manually there will be a chance of making mistakes. So let me copy the last name also. Now let me copy the full name. Let me paste it in the user logon name, and in between both the first and last name I'm giving the dot over there. So it completely depends upon the organization. For some of the organizations the email ID will be like first name dot last name, and in few it will be like first name underscore last name. It will be like that. So based upon the organizations it will be different. So here for the POIT we are giving it as like first name dot last name, and let me give the user logon name also, Stancy Mike. Now let me click on next. Here I'm giving the password for user. So always whenever you are creating the account, always you need to remember that the first option, user must change password at next login, should be checked. Always this should be marked so that when user going to log in for the first time into this account by using this password, it will ask a prompt. It will send a prompt to the user for updating the password. Let me click on next now. See here, full name, Stancy Mike, user logon name, and the user must change password at next logon. Let me click on finish. Let me search for the user account from here. So it's Stancy Mike. Okay, in the description, let me mention it as like permanent user, or if not like permanent. Office, in the office field, they have mentioned the location as London. So office, let me mention it as like London. And they have given the telephone number also. Let me copy paste the same telephone number over here. Next, let me go to the address. In the country region, let me mention it as like United Kingdom. And in the city, let me give it as like London. Let me go to the account now. So here I can see the user principal name. So when someone asks you what is the user principal name for Stancy, you can just go to the account tab and here you need to find it. So this is the user principal name, stancy.mike@pytcourses.onmicrosoft.com. So whenever user wants to log in to any of the office applications, always they need to use this email ID, stancy.mike@pytcourses.onmicrosoft.com. We will be calling this as the UPN, the user principal name. So here If the user is a not if the user is not a permanent, either he may be a contractor or if not a freelancer, then obviously there will be end date. In those cases you can just mention the end date over here. But here in this scenario the user is a permanent, so I am selecting it as like never. And next let me go to the organization tab. So in the organization tab we have the job title. They have mentioned the designation as accountant. Okay, let me mention the job title as accountant, and department they mentioned as HR team. So let me mention it as like HR team. And the company it's going to be POIT. And the manager they mentioned as Sarah Rick. So we need to click on change. Then here let me use the, so it's Sarah Rick. Let me click on check names. See, it has automatically taken the Sarah Rick email ID. Let me click on OK now. So we have given all the details. We have given the first name, last name, the manager, designation, location, department, and the contact number. Let me click on apply. Let me click on OK. So let me go back to the AD now. Open the account again and let me recheck all the details. So let me recheck all the user details. Let me move this towards left side, and from here let me open the Stancy Mic account. See, the first name Stancy, last name Mike, and the display name, designation, description has been given. User office also has been mentioned. Then the telephone number. For going to the address, we have mentioned the city and the country. Then next in the account, we have mentioned it as never because user is a permanent user. And we have given the user principal name, we have given the user ID. Then next in the organization we have mentioned the job title as accountant, department as HR team, then company, and we have mentioned the name also. And if you need to add user to any of the groups, you can just go to the member of tab and you can add the user over here. Okay, if you want to add the user to any of the groups in your organization, you can just go to the member of tab, then click on add, and you will be mentioning the group to which you want to add the user. So this is how you will be creating the account, and once the account has been created you will be assigning the license. Okay, so once the account has been created you will be assigning the license to user. Let me mention the email ID over here. So you will be assigning, you will be going to the office portal, admin portal, and you will be assigning the license to this user. So this is how you will be creating the new joiner accounts from Active Directory. Thank you for watching this video, and for more videos please do subscribe our channel.